Hey everyone, it's Ivan, KidBadger.com here on Throwback Thursday, bringing you part 24 of the float tape series. Picking up where we left off over in Afghanistan, kind of mid-December 2001. One of the practices while over there was stand to. If you're unfamiliar, basically you go to 100%, means everyone is awake and alert for that hour before sunrise, and same with in the evening. Think about those twilight periods where historically most attacks take place. We would all eagerly await that sun would finally get up above the horizon, because that meant you could finally light your fires. Try and get warm.
You're gonna light the toilet paper on fire, you're gonna tease it.
It's not lighting up.
What are you doing?
It's being a bastard.
Every piece has a burn mark on it, but not...
Oh, the one in the back's burning.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to... You fucker. Yeah, fucking lay it sideways.
And you're trying to light a heat tab. That's the worst. What the fuck, now that we're standing here waiting?
If, maybe when, I end up with cancer, I'm pretty sure I can probably trace it back to Afghanistan. Burning trash to stay warm.
Great. Still there.
People ended up getting pretty creative with their stoves because we didn't really have any official way to boil water, heat things up. You had basically the packet in an MRE, the heater, which is fine, but doesn't work for getting water hot. So people would come up with some pretty innovative stuff.
Dang it.
And here's my saw gunner, Lance Corporal Curtis, relaying one more amazing story from the Marine Corps that for whatever reason they don't put on recruiting posters and pamphlets.
I just got done with by far the best working party I've ever been in my Marine Corps career. Dare I say in the history of the entire Marine Corps. Someone high up in the chain of command was walking along and sees exposed turds as far as the eye can see. Perfect online, just turds everywhere. Decides that they're human turds, minus the fact that there's no toilet paper around them, and they're about this big, and they've got grain sticking out of them. Now MREs are horrible, but I've been trying to cut back my grain diet. So we get over there, we have to dig a hole and pick up each individual turd and dump it in another hole and bury it. It was camel shit. Camel shit as far as the eye can see. It would take a whole company, but have to get online, drop trowel, not to mention it's 20 feet in front of the CP. Who's gonna just walk up, hey Captain Whitmer, black, stand up, not wipe off, and just walk away. It blows my mind. Hoorah.
Grain?
Yeah, like cow turds, man, they're all fucking wheat and shit. It's all this big, all wheat. They were all flat like pancakes. Yeah. It's like some camel just walked around. Yeah.
Ended up going over to visit one of my very best friends, Sergeant Aspera. I don't know how he did it, but he convinced some engineers to bring over their backhoe and do a lot of digging for him, which he did not have to do by hand. Then he invited me in for the grand tour.
What?
Digs. They haven't been in any
I don't know that type of
good
screens are.
shit.
You want the tour? There's a tour to be had here. Where you're standing right now, that's the Tactical Control Center. Where I survey my kingdom, to the left and to the right, my two holes. Tactical Control Command Center. Down here's the wine cellar. We put our fresh wine in there.
Ooh, what year is that Tenuf?
78.
Nice
This is our
vintage.
miscellaneous box where we keep our phone and miscellaneous gear. cameras, AGs, bullshit like that. This is my imported fucking fireplace. You notice my beginning, it's under construction yet. You notice my brickwork here?
Nice masonry.
Like that? Then our imported stove from Afghanistan here will be burning nothing but the finest imported woods.
I.e. pallets.
Pallets and 4x4s from the compound. And then in here, it's a little messy. Not like us to be so messy. This is the pimp pad right here.
Oh wait, is this Sergeant Loomis's book that's getting beat the fuck up?
It's getting beat up in a war zone though, so it's alright. That's the grand tour.
Alright. I like the dirt on your face too.
And right here is our non-re-enlistment tree that we went ahead and decorated. If you've never actually spent time in a desert, it's hard to appreciate how cold they are. Usually in your mind, you're like, ah, desert's so hot. And yeah, it can get pretty hot in summer months. But in winter months, they get freezing cold, to include this morning down there in southern Afghanistan.
It's just grand.
Somebody walks through a tunnel, look how deep that is.
Look, frost.
They had them digging that fucker like crazy yesterday.
Oh, my hands are so cold I can't even grab the dip.
I left my gloves on, dude.
Frozen grains of Copenhagen on my dip. Oh, dude, there's a thermos in his hand. What the fuck? They had a thermos, huh?
Hoorah, Lance Corporal Curtis, baddest motherfucker on the planet. Here in a lovely, lush, frozen, barren, desolate Afghanistan. Got my hot cocoa here. Taking a look at the frozen wasteland that is our home. There's our non-re-enlistment tree back there.
What's he gonna
Nice.
do? Take your rank?
That is ice, in case you viewers at home are wondering. It was cold as shit last night.
Curtis. What's that?
Trying to conduct an interview, man. It's this fucking 6-wheeled ATV. It's a Polaris. Remember the guys were like, yeah, there's Polarises. Those are great stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that down at the bottom of the hill?
What's going on, Cool?
Oh, that tent, that tent? How's that tent work for you there, Curtis?
The one I set up, it blew cock. Yeah, it sucked. I love this place.
Morning.
Poo-poo.
At one point, a bunch of, I believe, Australian SAS came through, and they rolled out, went out to, I believe it was the north edge of kind of our lines, and test fired all their weapons there, getting ready to go out into the desert, do some hood rat shit. Right here is the Afghan version of MTV Cribs, checking out some people's sweet fighting positions where they've been living for weeks, in the dirt.
Here we go. Nice.
Ended up paying a little visit to mortar section. Fortunately, my buddy Velez was there to help translate.
8 a.m. I can see my own breath. I stand in the cold, sad and miserable, thinking about you.
That was sad and miserable.
Yes, Peaches, I beat my meat
Peaches.
every night, thinking about you. You might
was
think
you.
I'm gross, but I miss you. And that's all I can do to be temporarily relieved.
Temporarily relieved.
I'm so fucking horny, like a dirty old man, because I haven't had sex in the past 5 months. Am I doing right? It sounds pretty good for that?
Sounds great.
For real?
Yeah.
You see, it's working, dude. It's working.
That's no. See that? No. See? It's Loomis though.
What are you doing? So I was gonna say, like, that's your ass, boy. Okay, what else? What else did I put there?
You're done.
Just keep telling her you want to have sex. Well, no, man, she was not
Did
thinking
you
about
get the
fucking
frost?
freak.
Oh, yeah.
You still feel? This is me getting fruit in the field.
Nice hairdo.
Someone's telling me to take this.
Hey, what's the clown's name off Twisted Metal?
If I accidentally dropped one, picked it up, picked up the wrong one, that'd be wrong. Well, this one's strictly for eaters. Unless you want my noodles. Whoa!
Chicken cavatelli.
That right there wraps up this episode of the Float Tape series. Be sure to join us next time as we wrap up this adventure over there on deployment in Afghanistan back in 2001. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Asleep at the wheel.